What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Queendomme, the entertaining ramblings of a single millennial woman trying to figure out adulting. We talk about life, love, sex, and just about everything in between. What's up? What's good? Welcome back. How y'all doing? I hope y'all had a good week since last time. Um, yeah, we are going to have a good one. We're actually going to extend the conversation we had from the previous show about relationships and social media. But before we get into it, I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves. Ladies, go ahead and kick it off for me.
What's up, y'all? It's Shea Butta 84. Proud to be an American. Black Power.
Never fails me.
Never.
Never fails me. It's Lay Boogie with the hoodie. What it do? And I'm leaving. I do that just for Shay. I do that just for Shay.
Just for Shay. All right, and then our special guest today, sir. Please introduce yourself.
I said, what's happening? Heavy Mac. That's just it. I like to talk.
All right, and of course, you know it's me, your girl, Irene, the Passion Queen. So last week we had my homegirl Rachel on, and we talked about social media and relationships. And it all stemmed from a post that she made about, or she shared rather, Waka Flocka saying, you know, is him not sharing his girlfriend, you know, like being sneaky, or is it him trying to protect his relationship? And her response basically was, if a nigga ain't share who I am on social media, then you just a homie. So don't be mad about it. So we all gave our fair share of opinions.
I missed that part. Can y'all tell me individually what y'all was what was y'all verbiage in regards to that situation? I missed it.
Sure. So I'll go first. Me personally, after being on social media and just seeing how a lot of people rock, I understand the premise behind not necessarily wanting to, you know, say exactly who you're talking to, because let's be honest, there are people out there who are vindictive just for the hell of being vindictive. They will find any reason to come up to you and say something to try and, you know, shake things up, make y'all happy home or unhappy home or whatever. But on the flip side, I do understand wanting to be acknowledged as the person that's in someone's life. Okay. Myself, I'm single, so I ain't really worried about this shit right now.
Shea Butta, what say you?
Oh, God.
Come on, Shay.
So I can understand if it's genuine. If your genuine reasoning is because you don't want people to be in your business and then try to disrupt your peace and your happiness. Okay. But on the flip side of that, you have people who are out here sneaky. They don't want to share you because they out here doing their dirt. So being I don't want to say a victim because it's not really a victim, but being that I went through that more recently than not, I feel like you should be able to show me off on social media a little bit, and there shouldn't be no backlash.
Okay, and Miss Nay?
I pretty much felt like I want to be acknowledged. Like, people don't need to be all in our business, but acknowledgement to me is all I need, just so everybody know that's my fish. Don't touch my fish. So now that you know, if you decide to cross that line, you will deal with the consequences and repercussions. That's it. Just the acknowledgement is fine with me.
So the acknowledgement comes in the form of having some sort of semblance being your face or something on social media. That works for you.
Pretty much.
And all of y'all are in agreement with that.
Yeah. Yeah, a post, a picture, something.
All right. That's one way to look at it.
Oh Lord.
This is exactly why we needed the male point of view.
Right.
Exactly.
No, this is why.
But see, here's the catch-22. My point of view usually comes from a place of, I ask individuals questions because I want to know the individual's responses to it. So when I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to you on behalf of all women. I'm not talking to you on behalf of other people's experiences. I'm talking to you, and I ask for that in return. So I will only answer things based on my own experiences. When you ask me, I haven't posted a woman that I've been intimate with or any relationship in any way, shape, form, or fashion on any form of social media since 2016. Largely apart from the fact of, one, when you're in law enforcement and you arrest over 1,000 people, you make some enemies. So you want to be acknowledged, but in the same light, in the same breath, me acknowledging your existence on my social media platform makes you a target. And then you wonder why you're bleeding in the middle of the Walmart because somebody you don't know stabbed you to get back at me. So I've come across women that didn't understand that. And also in the same light, in the same breath, if everybody's screaming about having that traditional type of love that stems back from their grandparents, your grandparents didn't have social media. They didn't have take knowledge to the masses to the world, because honestly speaking, in my honest opinion, the human brain isn't designed to accept the opinions of 6,000 people or 6 million or 60,000 or whatever. However, so the people that matter, no, the ones who don't. It's because social media and I, as an idea, isn't real anyway. How many times have you posted a picture with you, perfect angle, right, face beat, all of that, and you look happy, but you miserable as shit?
Oh, baby, listen, hold up.
So if you're telling me that you want to be acknowledged on a platform that is not mentally real, but it's only real to the people who ingest it and who live by it, then how real is your relationship?
Good
point. Good point. And okay. Because I totally get that. Hence the reason. One big thing about social media that I personally am not a fond of is how people put their entire life on social media. Like, you're gonna be hard pressed to scroll any of my social media. The most, like, if you lucky enough to get to my personal Facebook page, like, that may be the only place that you will find most life things about me, and it's only because that's where my family is. So you'll see like pictures of me and my family and stuff like that. Other social media, you really just don't find that information. One, because like you said, I don't really need the opinion of everybody and their mama that's out there following me just for the hell of following me. And the only reason I have as many platforms as I have is because I have a business. I'm running a business. I got, you got to do what you got to do to promote yourself, and social media is the way to do it, and the fastest way to grow your business if that's what your goal is.
All right. So let me ask you this. As a businesswoman, I'm asking you, the businesswoman, a question, Miss Passion Queen.
Yes.
All right. So as a business, how do you differentiate or separate the difference between your business social media and your personal life social media?
So when it comes to my true personal life, for the most part, it honestly is not there. You may see, the closest thing you'll see on social media about my personal life is if you catch some pictures of me when I go out with my homegirls, or if I go, well, shit, now even that is, to be honest with you, is a form of promoting, because in having a business, especially today, you are your brand.
Okay.
So people being able to connect to you in some way, shape, or form,
right,
is how you typically will build brand loyalty. Like, people will shop with you because they feel like they have some type of connection with you because of whatever it is that you share on social media, how you make them feel, whatever problem that you solve for them. That's the general outline of how building your brand and building your business is going to work.
All right, so I got a question. And if you hear me typing, I'm not being rude. I take notes so I don't forget anything, because my brain works a million miles a minute. So to go back to the original point of the question, if your life isn't posted on social media, then why does your man need to post you?
Well, see, ain't that, yep.
I would only want to be posted if you are active on social media, and I see that you're active in your posts. Anything else?
Active, okay.
Like, so, active.
Active, like, to what degree? Like you don't want your man acting like he's single on social media, or
that part? Yes.
What does a man acting like he's single on social media look like?
Entertaining inappropriate messages that you get from women.
What's inappropriate?
I don't know, when they straight up ask you, like, let me see your dick type of messages. Like,
no,
women get pretty bold.
Right. No, I'm not, and again, I'm not attacking. I'm just asking because I like to ask questions. So, entertaining certain conversations that could be deemed disrespectful based on what your viewpoint is, right?
Right.
So upon the initial foundation of your relationship, did you guys have the conversation of what you both agreed to be disrespectful? Because what you deem disrespectful, he might not. What he deem disrespectful, you might not. Do you have that definitive grounds of what exactly disrespect is? Not assumption, because
No. I'm the type of person that I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel about this, and this. Now, whether you choose to comprehend in the very beginning, I get to the meat and potatoes because I don't got time to waste. My patience is thin.
So social media, the way this, as fast as it moves, there is literally, because I've been in that type of relationship where a young lady was saying, well, why do you like all of these girls' pictures that comment on you? And I was like, well, it doesn't take away from anything from the validity of our relationship. I'm just liking a comment. And she was like, well, you said this thing on her wall and on her post, and I didn't like it. And my response was, yeah, I said it on her post. Do you want to check my inboxes? Because everybody can see. My grandfather, of whom doesn't really rock on Facebook like that, can see the message. So is it disrespectful because I say it publicly, but not privately? Is it disrespectful because you internalize it in a matter of it makes you feel a way? Do you think what I say on a platform that is not real in real life, because if Facebook disappears tomorrow, I still gotta go to work, I still got to get groceries. None of this shit, none of it's real. So do you feel disrespected on the viewpoint of something that if it disappears tomorrow, you're going to put your sole validity on? I don't make you feel different. I don't take anything away from the relationship. I still rub your feet. I still do your back rubs. I still cook. I still clean. I still bring you flowers. I still make you feel important to all degree. But what I click or what I write on someone's wall is problematic. How? Because it's not real.
Well, in them senses, it's easier to say that now because you'll know more people with social media now. But social media then, like Facebook, in a city like where I am, where it seems like everybody know everybody, that one post turns into real life real quick. So that's kind of hard. That's where it differentiates, because like what you put on social media can easily be shown to me in real life.
Are you so when somebody, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just want to ask it. So when somebody, so you said what somebody writes on social media can be shown to you. Now, if it's on a public page in a public forum, there's no inboxes, there's no nothing. You and probably 50 or 100 other people can see it. Do you feel the intent is still to be sneaky if it's publicly seen?
I feel like the intent, because some men, I'm not going to say all men, but some men have a sense of arrogance that gets them caught. Mm-hmm. So they are arrogant to think that, oh, ain't nobody going to pay me no attention with this. Ain't nobody going to see it, when everybody's going to see it. And it's like it's the point of don't insult my intelligence in that regard. Like, don't act like I'm stupid. Like, I can't see this. Like, you can't see this. This is obviously not what you're supposed to be doing. Mm-hmm. Why? Like, it becomes a fact of why. Mm-hmm. Are you out here making me look stupid? I just don't want to the only reason why I want to be acknowledged is so I'm not made out to look stupid.
I think
go ahead, I'm sorry.
I think one of the biggest things that, especially from the female perspective, from my perspective, I think one of the things that make people a little weary about not being acknowledged on social media is the fact that, yes, in all intents and purposes, technically social media is a very fake place, because we know everybody be faking, or at least the majority of people be on there faking. A lot of stuff don't be real. It be filters, it be lies, it be quick little snapshots that make them look amazing, or whatever the case may be. But it's the reality part comes in where your partner went from thinking about, oh, I only have to worry about these people in our city, or whatever the case may be, to now, especially with the number of long distance relationships and stuff like that because of social media, and things of that sort, that people are looking at, okay, so you like that, it will go from a like to a comment to an inbox, and that inbox soon enough will turn into y'all exchange phone numbers, then y'all exchange phone numbers, now y'all meeting up. I think it's the thought process of all of these things possibly happening that for some people, they feel like, well, at least if I'm out there, you know about me, you can't sit up here and lie and say you were single, and now I don't have to be looking crazy because you lied to this person saying you were single, but you really wasn't single. or, so forth and so on.
Sounds exhausting.
It is.
It sounds like, and I'm not knocking y'all's process. For me, I personally can't invest that much to care. I can't, because the way that I am, for what I do, I don't have that many fucks in my personal life. So I damn sure don't have them in regards to social media. So if a woman has a level of insecurity thinking that some means of controlling what I do and don't say is going to bring substance and validity to the relationship, sadly mistaken in my own personal appearance. Because as a grown man, I'm going to do what the fuck I want anyway. Whether I do it on social media or not, I can holler at a woman at Target and not have no social media presence whatsoever. I can catch you at Walmart. I can catch you at the gas station. If somebody is innately going to do something that's going to disrespect their relationship, trying to have control to mitigate it is exhausting. It's not real. That's why, like, if you, and I say this to, like, any of my female friends who call, because they call me for like the bitch slap to reality. Like my best friend Danny, she'll call me and say, listen, I need you to tell me the harsh, honest truth, because that's what I do. I'm not the friend you call to get coddled. I'm not that. If you look like me, if you black, and you're my friend, somebody I really fuck with, somebody I really care about, I'm not going to coddle you, because the world ain't going to. It's not fit for it, so I ain't built like it. So when I have these real conversations and people have these things of, well, so-and-so's posting this online and it's making me look crazy. I'm like, well, why do you care what he posts online? Do you feel disrespecting in any way, shape, form, or fashion in person? Well, no, but it could lead to that. It could also not. People have an innate desire to feed into that glass half empty, but never always forget that the glasses can also be half full. People always feed into the fear of what isn't. So that means if you don't have any faith in your relationship, then why are you dating in the first place? Like, what are we doing it for? If you're going to sit and monitor your grown ass man comings and goings, then you take away from the validity of who you are as an individual and what attracted you to him in the first place. So now you're less of you because you're trying to be in control of what somebody else is going to do. That sounds exhausting. Like, what's the point? You might as well just be single and not care.
And here we are.
Listen, because so out of us, myself, Nay, are single. Shea is in a relationship. 6 months now? Almost 6 months, something like that. So I very much, like, on my page, it says single and unavailable. And while I'm not, okay, so the last relationship I was in, he did not necessarily share me on social media like that. For the most part, if you went to his page outside of going on his Facebook, where it was, Facebook has a feature in a relationship with shit. So outside of that shit, you wouldn't have known my ass was nowhere to fuck around. Now, because I like taking pictures and sharing pictures, there were pictures of us here and there, things like that. But then there was also a lot of pictures of me by myself. So that was the extent of me. And that was probably the first relationship where social media was at the level, or somewhat at its level, of what it is now, where people went to social media to say something about, oh, I thought y'all was this and I thought y'all would add it, and I think that's another part of what kind of fuels people when it comes to wanting to be acknowledged on social media, is because when you tell somebody that you're in a relationship, and if you decide to tell them who you're in a relationship with, it goes, oh, well, I couldn't tell by their social media page because of X, Y, and Z. I think that's another reason why some people.
So the people that says that, do they matter?
I mean, I don't give a fuck what people say about me as an individual.
No, I'm talking about to the people that says, oh, I can't tell by your social media. Do they matter to you?
No, because if they knew, then they would be somebody of importance that would be a part of your life on a regular basis. That should know that information.
Why does what they say fester into your brain in regards of it being important or not? I only ask because if it was never a thing, the need of being posted on social media wouldn't be a gripe for you. It wouldn't matter, because the people who know. Like, I was engaged before, had a great engagement. Do you know how many people knew what she looked like outside of social media? Not many. But if you walk around my city, you see me hand in hand with a chick, like, well, that must be his fiance. Yeah, it was. Well, how can you post online? For who? My family knows. My grandfather knows. My mother knows. My father knows. My siblings know. Her family knows. Outside of that, I got two real friends. Everybody else, I can't give a fuck less what y'all do and don't know about my life. Social media, what I post on my page is my business. My page, my choice. You don't have to be in tune. You ain't gonna government your way into my page. No. Well, I need to know everything. Why? Why do you care? I think that's a great way to withstand the test of time in regards to somebody's faithfulness. Because if they don't post anything and then somebody slides in the inbox and says, "Are you seeing anybody?" That's the moment right there to be like, yes or no, because that tells a different story. That means it's on them to give the proper information to then put somebody on game. So if somebody jumping on inbox like, "Oh, are you married?" No. Are you seeing somebody? I'm seeing a few. I'm seeing a few bodies. You can add to it or you can take away from it. It's either or. I'm good. But damn, I mean, I don't want nobody that's been around. Well, I'm not a virgin, sweetheart. So yeah, this car's gonna be used when you get it, but it'll be new for you.
Listen, that's one of my favorite things about your goddamn
word,
page.
baby.
Listen,
Word, okay.
I swear it is the unrealistic thought process of people being like you really finna get somebody at this point, and I am 37. 30 fucking 7. Now, granted, majority of my adult time has been in relationships because I've had very long relationships. But to honestly approach someone in our age range,
at our big
ass ages, and to have the assumption that they are going to be not as used or whatever the fuck is so fucking stupid to me. Like, are you serious at this point? Most of y'all got a whole fleet of kids around here.
I think it speaks to people's insecurities or inferiorities, largely in part from when I tell a young lady, like, oh yeah, I used to live in Atlanta. That's when like my whole phase was on steroids. Like, what do you mean? I said, oh man, I used to go to the swingers clubs. It'd be nothing to be like the only guy in a 4-girl orgy. Like, it was amazing. Oh my God, like, yeah, I'm not no brand new whip. I'm not none of that. I've been ran through and I've done some running through. But
ran through.
what I can safely say is that for me, I've done it to a point where I know that once I've done it, like once I woke up next to a woman and I was like, shit, I ain't have to do that. Sex is really just it's the same. It's literally the attachment to the person that I desire, because I've literally smashed 3 different holes in the same day on 3 different women. I was like, I couldn't tell the difference. It didn't even matter. Oh, this one might have been tighter. Don't matter. I have no emotional attachment to it. So this shit is stupid. This is dumb. I would rather sit in the corner with a puppy in my thoughts, not fuck anything, than go out here and just be running through shit. But it took me to go through that phase of life to be like, yeah, like I was there. So when you get with me, it's not a matter of I want to see cheap. I don't have the fucking energy. I am all fucked out. I'm not, you get with me, oh, I'm trying to fuck 4 times a week. Baby, I'm not your guy. I'm not that dude. I got shit to do. I'm trying to stack this empire to where we can move out of America and live comfortable anywhere we want to be. I can't do that fucking you 4 times a week. I don't have that. I got 2 in a possible if we playing spades.
2 in a possible.
2 in a possible. That means I got a big joker, a deuce of diamonds, and a king of spades. So it can get cut. It can be beat. It can be beat. But
I love it.
But when you talk about from that, but that comes from a place of, and that's what I try to tell as many men as I can. It comes from a place of having a past in which you've lived by your rules and not what society thinks of you. I can give a fuck less. Like, I am the son of a preacher. I'm the grandson of a pastor. My twin brothers are men. I come from a family of ministers, and they will tell you, yo, you coming to church with us? How many hoes it got? If it ain't got a Sister Johnson, I ain't coming. What's a Sister Johnson?
If it ain't got a Sister.
You know Sister Johnson, one with them skirts is a little too tight. She's single, but got like grown kids, and her ass is fat as shit. And you just know she's one sneeze away from leaving it all at the altar.
Like, I know a Sister Johnson.
Everybody knows Sister Johnson. Everybody
knows Sister Johnson. Trust me, everybody.
You don't know what Sister Johnson? You the Sister Johnson. That's all I'm saying.
I was Sister Johnson.
There you go. I'm trying to give it to you in the pews. You know what I'm saying? With the Bible on your back.
With the Bible on your back. Let's go. Jesus.
Jesus whip. Hey, glory.
Fucking but that is, listen.
You know what?
Okay, one thing I have learned. Hello. one thing I have learned, especially when it comes to that goddamn topic, which is something I was like, y'all dumb as fuck for that shit. But I think one of the stigmas that falls into that line, which is something I've realized so my pure romance business where I do parties for women selling adult toys and lotions and potions and all the things. Been doing it for over 12 years. Met all types of women. I'm originally from Mississippi. Ooh. So, right, wonderful little Bible belts. And so you're told to keep a nigga between you. It is a lot of hoes in Mississippi. That's the funny thing about it.
Man, listen, Jesus. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh that, all that. My God, my God.
For the radio world, you will have to wait for the videos
yes,
to understand the reference.
Go ahead.
Okay. Listen, Linda.
Listen, okay, but it's okay. It's crazy.
Never apologize
at all, because anyway,
don't apologize.
The amount of women who end up going through whole phases because they are not encouraged to know their bodies in a sexual manner. And so what they do is they get out here and they figure out, oh, I like this, so let me do it as many times as possible. And they ain't got no reins on it. And I'm not saying this is for everybody. This is just I've had some conversations with some people. And right. This is something that I have realized over the time period of running my business and being able to have these very, very intimate talks with some women. And Lord, some of y'all get real, real comfortable with me. Extremely comfortable. This is how I am 100% sure that I am not gay or bisexual, because some of y'all that got extra comfortable with me, you know who you is. I still love you to this day, boo. You good though. One day, you know what? That may be a book one day. Anyway, sorry. But it's like, damn. I was actually talking with somebody earlier, and it was like, I was lucky enough that my mother handled puberty and sex and things the way that she did. Now, granted, I wish it was some other conversations, but I also take into consideration her generation. Like, my grandmother did not talk to her about sex at all. It was just, hey, you ain't supposed to do shit till you're married. That's it. That was the extent of it. No other questions. Whereas she did give me a little bit more information, but it was still very much so you shouldn't be doing that until you're married. Once again, Mississippi, it is what it is. My hopes is that whenever I do have a child, if I have a daughter, bless my soul, Jesus. If I have a daughter, that I would be more willing to sit down and have a totally different conversation about it, so that, I mean, hey, if she end up having a whole phase, she have a whole phase. Live your best life, just do it safely. That's my biggest thing. But preferably if she didn't have a whole phase, that she did it because she was very understanding about her body and what she wanted when it came to that type of relationship or that type of connection with somebody.
Okay. Respect. I hear that. I would love for my daughter not to get ran through, but life, man. As a man, it's a means of protection. So if and when I'm fortunate enough to have kids, they are my responsibility in every way, shape, form, or fashion for as long as I draw breath. And anything that I would put them on game that can help ease their transitions of whatever they're going through that is life, then I am all for. So.
All right. I feel like Shea. Yep, there we go.
I don't have nothing to say. I was just coming off of mute. What you mean? No, I was gonna say you heavy Mac. I've been quiet this whole time while you.
Yeah, I see that.
Talking about this social media thing, and it's only because I'm fresh out of a situation, fresh, where everything was good. Like, he hadn't posted me, I hadn't posted him. And then when I finally was like, I'm just going to do it. Everybody and their mom want to come out the woodwork. So it was just like, I understand exactly what you're saying. Like, if a person put it to me the way you put it to whoever you're dealing with, yes, No shadow of a doubt, wouldn't have no second guessing if they was cheating and none of that, if they had somebody else out there. But when a person tells you they just don't want to post you because other people aren't happy for you, but then you notice little things, you know what I'm saying, as you're, you know, and you don't even, and the thing about it is it came to me. I didn't go looking for it.
Right.
So it was just like, so now it's like, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But every man ain't you. Like you said, you're doing it from your own perspective, from what your own experiences and stuff like that.
I also, and that's why I made the video that I made, that, you know, and it sucks to say this because unfortunately we live in a microwave climate where everybody wants things right now. A lot of men aren't really good at articulating. They don't know how. So if you ask a man, you know, why wouldn't you pull? I mean, I won't. He doesn't know how to say that maybe he's unsure. He doesn't know how to say, I still got some holes that I'm trying to clear out before I really buy into this. He doesn't know how to say, I don't really need everybody in our business, largely in part from the fact of, if we're happy now, like, why are we changing it? So if you come across somebody that doesn't know how to articulate, but you want to be a part of it, every relationship is going to require faith. Ones that don't require faith, and only fact is a business transaction. That's like a Ponzi scheme. You got an inside way of getting to the top really fast, but everything else is going to take work. And that's the problem. A lot of people don't want to work. They want to come into a relationship with a surety, and they want to know everything flat out, true and through. So when I tell you, like, yo, don't post me. Why not? You're ashamed? I say, nah, but like, if I'm from Charleston, South Carolina, population of like 300,000 to 500,000 people, it's safe to say that if you know a McLean, you've been, if you're in Charleston, you've been with a McLean. I got 4 brothers and 5 cousins that are men. You've been with one of us. That's just what it is. And the best of us is my twin brother. We call him Bishop for a reason. He's been trying to get married since we were 6. He ain't want no parts of this life. Everybody else, we gone. We off to the races. So if you post me, you're going to have about 3 or 4 girls in your inbox like, I don't know how long y'all been talking, but he was just in my inbox like 2 months ago. Well, we started talking 3 months ago. Yeah, but we wasn't official then. It's like, what's the problem? See what happened? You want to tell everybody. So are you ready for what comes with that? Because unless I make you feel like something, if I make you feel like something's wrong, then something's wrong in the relationship. Social media is just shit that doesn't matter. It's going to add to the fire. It's going to add to the fire of irrelevance. It's like, oh, you know, it's not. If I'm slipping in my relationship, if I'm slipping in my manhood, if I'm not buying you flowers no more, if I'm not cooking no more, if I'm not coming home as fast, if I'm not respecting and talking to this and that, if it's a consistent pattern that goes on a duration of like months to years, then something's wrong. A couple of days or weeks, everybody got their times. That's after seeing what I've seen in my life. I tell them, women, like, yo, if you're gonna be with me, you got to have a strong stomach, because I'm a lot to deal with and I love my privacy. I can love you to pieces, but want to, like, hey, let's get married but have separate houses, because my brain ain't right. Like, I've seen some unnatural shit, and I don't want to subject you to that. So through therapy and spirituality and just newfound ways of trying to really tap into a better version of me, I'm getting to a place of that level of love and light for myself. But in the same time, having those true, transparent conversations at the beginning sets a precedent for her to make an informed decision. This is what it is. So if you meet me, yo, how many guys I'm going on a date. Cool. Like, let me know how it goes. That's weird. No, it's not. Like, I'm a helper. I want you to help. I want to help you be the best you. If I meet you and you in the middle of talking to somebody, that's why I said, like, don't let the person that somebody with stop you from being with them. If they're not in a happy marriage, all right, that's on them. That ain't got shit to do with me. Sir, you slipping on your pimping. Your wife shouldn't have been looking at me. I am not that aesthetically pleasing to where I should be able to take your wife just on looks alone. Can't be.
Not that I'm.
Can't be.
You know what?
Can't be. If I say, you're a very beautiful woman, and your wife, oh, girl, I don't know what it is. It's just something about the way his mouth said I was beautiful. I just like that. That means you ain't telling your wife, you ain't giving enough praises at the crib. That's not a me problem. That's a you problem. So If and when my lady leaves the house and if another dude catch her, yo, you mad? Nah, because I give it everything I got. If I'm with you, I'm giving you all I got. If you find better, hey, I wish you the best. I really do. I'll come through, right? My ex ended up talking to a homeboy of mine, and they got married. I came to the wedding, gave them both a toaster. I would thank y'all. Y'all are amazing. You ain't mad? Why would I be mad? For what she found happiness. I don't care. It's not me. I'm not bothered. No. I can't put, so when y'all say what y'all say, it sounds exhausting to me because life is bigger than your feelings about somebody else's fuckery. It's bigger than that. For me, I can't, as a black man, I can't leave my house worried about what my woman's doing. In this country, I already got 2 strikes against me. I'm black and I'm a man. So when I walk outside, it got to be on the swivel. It can't be on the swivel thinking, well, she didn't text me back in 6 minutes like she usually does. It's been like 18. I ain't got that kind of time, man. If you talking to me, don't even follow me on social media because I'm going to talk reckless. I'm going to talk, there's going to be a day like I'm going to just show up with like a kid. I was like, I didn't know you were talking to somebody. Huh? Because again, I said in the videos, you see what I want you to see. Period. This shit ain't real. It's not fucking real. It's a tool. It's a tool to utilize to meet, to promote, to empower, whatever have you, but not to be taken serious. No. That's goofy to me. So when you get people that put too much energy into, I'm not calling y'all goofy. I'm saying the idea of it is, well, I'm not feeling validated because everything is great in my life except for this one thing. Sweetheart, you missing the good stuff. You missing the 80. You get mad over the 20. 20 don't matter.
Ooh, the 80-20 rule, Jesus.
It don't matter. That's what be fucking motherfuckers up. Like, yeah, I got a girl that cook, clean, she hold the house down, she ain't tripping about the bills. Like, I don't make 100,000, but she be helping me out. She be doing this, she be doing that. But the other girl, man, she said she sucked my dick from the back, so I think I'm gonna go for it. You gonna throw it all away to get head from the back? You wildin'. And listen, if she leave you, I promise you, I'm gonna holler at her. I'm just giving you a heads up because I know you. You fuck my girl? Absolutely, nigga. It's not many good women out here. Not organically like what you got. I told him, yo, you fuck this up. Don't be mad if I holler at her. That's all I'm saying. We ain't boys no more. Nigga, we are mutual, we have a mutual interest. We're not friends. We're acquaintances. We are not friends. I talk to you at break. Your wife can definitely get it. And I ain't pulling out. Not happening.
Listen, first off, I just saw your damn video the other day talking about something. If
you got to trap.
He said, if I find a good one, I'm trapping you.
Yes.
I was like,
absolutely, well, bro. Do you know? Because I'm asking women. I'm asking 3 beautiful black queens. Do you know the psychological warfare it takes to go online? This is why I only post when I'm at work. To go online and have the algorithm type in to show you people who look like you, smell like you, walk, talk, act, think, the melanated color of you, tell you how you're worth only as much as you bring home. Can you imagine a psychological warfare that when you have a bunch of women saying, yo, like, what do you need in a man? Oh, he got the first thing most of them say that I've seen in the video, oh, he got to at least have what I have or more, because I ain't trying to be working for you. Your ancestors fought for you the independence to have a job. Like, do you know your grandmother used to marry out of survival? Not for love, survival. She couldn't have a job. She couldn't have a bank account. You have the luxury of doing what she couldn't, and now you're trying to wonder why her relationship made it 60 years, because she didn't do it out of love. She did it out of survival. It was means of getting through.
And then they eventually learned to love each other.
Exactly. Because the man had a choice back then, and the women didn't. And now that they have a choice, it's like, well, you know, I need that place of security to where I can have a traditional man. But you're trying to marry out of survival, but you got all the tools to survive by yourself, sweetheart. What you doing? You better than this.
All right.
You're better than this.
That's one thing.
Said that marriage was a contract. I said this
It
is business.
is.
This is a business
It's a
proposition,
business arrangement.
and it's a contract. But the fine print is the love that you share between the two of you. That's
a
what it
bar. You need to make that one of your videos instead of getting jizzed on. But that's a bar.
is. I can say that. I'll say that for real, but that's exactly all it is.
That's a bar.
That's
That is a bar. That's vicious. That's amazing. My heart goes out to people that try to acquire a relationship that they can't formulate uncomfortable conversations. Like I'm one of them. I'm one of those people that I would ask, like, yo, what do you bring to my life that I already don't have? Like, oh, only weak men say, what do you bring to the table? No. I come from a place and position. I come from a place and position where when you work in law enforcement, I can't date you if you ratchet. I can't. You might be fun to fuck with, but I can't date you because I don't have time for you to be coming to my job talking about I'll blow this bitch up. Who's she here? This McLean? Shaquita is apparently waving a dildo in the parking lot, saying something about you not calling her back. You didn't tell about the overtime? Captain, I told her 3 times. I'm gonna tell you, I have something to lose.
Right.
Unbeknownst to me, everybody has this idea that I should be I should be doing more than what I'm currently doing. Like, oh, you should be as famous as, your family members, because, got some family that's in the business and you should be doing this, you should be doing that. And the truth of the matter is when it's like, why don't you do it? Yes, because I don't want to be known for what I do and then have that be more of a reason for people to try to tap, because my peace of mind is everything. It took me so long to get here. And I don't want to lose it just because you have a talent or the ability to entertain people. Fuck that. I would rather make my handshake money, high fives, and call it a day. I am cool where the fuck I'm at. I don't need the extracurricular fucktivity and fucktottery. If I'm not good enough for somebody just based on what I make, hey, I wish you the best, sweetheart. No love lost. No love lost. We good.
Fucktivity and fucktottery. I need to hold on to that.
You got it. All you.
Listen, I agree with that because I've said that. Now, granted, my page on TikTok is my largest social media page, and I think I'm a little bit over 8,000 at this point. I ain't gonna lie to you. Last year, this time, I was still like in a few hundreds. And it was one video, and that video pushed me over 1,000, and it's been doing this thing ever since. Every other day, the girls will tell you, I have my moments. I'd be like, I'm ready to shut all this shit down.
Oh my God.
Listen, because first off, people are weird.
Very. Let's go ahead. I'll tell you. Go ahead. I got
people are weird.
I can only imagine.
Right, because your page. Listen. I have talked. So my homeboy Rashad, the Rashad Experience, he's been here on the show. He has a large page, very similar to the numbers that you have. I think I don't know what he said. Anyway, but I've had conversations with him about some of the comments and the inboxes and stuff like that. And I'm like, I thought mine were bad. But it's some women out here that
mine ain't, listen, people say that. Mine ain't crazy because one, I don't answer everything. I refuse. I'm not going to. I'm not, because, and then two, like there was a young lady who did a video, and I said, yo, man, you got a powerful message. Like I'm gonna help you get your follows up. Because I know like that's what people want. I said, I'm gonna tell you though, once you pass 12,000, it starts to get weird. Like if you go like past 12,000 and go from 12 to 17 in like a couple of days, it's gonna get weird.
Don't tell me it gets weirder. Cause I'm like
listen, I help her get to 20,000. And every time she'd be like, Nick, I want to cuss these. I was like, nah, I can't do it. She's like, you told me it was gonna get weird. It's gonna get strange.
I had to learn that. My first page got taken away from me because I'm like, no, because y'all need to be set straight. I don't want to be with none of this shit.
But it ain't real.
This time around, that block button get used heavily. I block niggas quick.
I tell them they dad like to eat my ass and then I block them.
Nah, I'm
fine where I'm at.
Listen.
My little
I be on that way where it's like, hey, I wish you the best. You know, like you got somebody grandmama that's like literally cyber stalking me to like, she's like legit 69. Like, please
Trying to
love
put
me.
you in the 69.
Please,
Oh,
that diaper ass be real.
I fucking hated you.
Listen, that remind me of my stripping days back when I used to strip for the elderly in Kansas, but that's another story.
No, it's not another story. No, it's not. No, it's not. You brought it up. We're gonna talk about it. You brought it up. We're talking about it.
All in
we
good
can
time,
escape past that. No,
all in good time.
Hell no. I want to hear the
like
story.
now is a good time. You know, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
We got time.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
No. We got
it's
time.
actually coming up on 8 o'clock on the East Coast. So
well, we
got
time.
I know.
Right. See, it's a good time right now.
But the moral of the story, like, I don't try to control the weirdness or the negativity that people try to bring to anything. Because I tell them all the time, like, you know, my TikTok get taken away. You ain't got to look for another page. I ain't doing it. I'm cool. If it wasn't for I'm writing, actually I finished it. I finished my first book.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's called Heavy Hearted. Dating, looking for love in all the wrong faces.
Right now, come on.
And that's solely the reason. That's why I ain't telling the stripping story. It's in the book. You gotta get the book.
Damn.
You know what?
I feel you. I understand.
Yeah. And then when that one comes out, I'm gonna chat, because my goal is, if I can do anything, I want to be like the Black J.K. Rowlings. I want to have like a cool billion and not many people know what I look like. So I can just go anywhere and just be normal. That would be amazing. Just be a writer. Like, be a writer and be like, you know, a podcast personality. That's it. That's all. That's it. I don't want to do shit else.
Maybe I shouldn't have put my face on my book then. I ain't think about that part.
What you mean?
Most authors put their face on the book though.
So my first book just got released on my birthday a couple of weeks ago, and
Congratulations.
Thank you. But it's an erotic novel. It's not like it's a true story or anything like that.
You didn't know, Heavy Mac?
Didn't know she had a book out.
You didn't know?
There's the
book. Y'all not. I just have a question. So y'all not mutuals?
Not on TikTok.
No.
I follow him on Instagram.
Get on that list. That's a strict list.
This is her book. It's Harry.
You gotta back it up. You gotta back it up. You gotta back it up. Back it up. Back it up. There you go.
Vacation.
Yes, it's an erotic novel about a couple that goes to Jamaica to celebrate their 5-year wedding anniversary.
It's not like Stella got her groove back, is it?
No, they're married together.
No.
Is there some swinging going on? Is there a little bit of swinging? Oh man, you missed the tap. You missed the tap market. I'm trying to tell you. Listen,
not in this one. I'm
writing my second one. It's called Nightsticks and Handcuffs.
Not nice.
My time as an officer, and it is a real story.
Hey, sir. We need first release.
All erotics.
Listen, we need first releases. Okay. Damn what you're talking about. When are the pre-orders? There we go.
I gotta get the first one out, man. When
is the pre-order for the first one?
Shit. I gotta find somebody that can do edits and then like find out how to self-publish, and that's
holla at me. I got you.
Say less. That's it. I got you. Because it's already done. I just need somebody to do the edits, and you know, I'm gonna probably
that's the same.
Some rewrites, and that's it, man.
That's pretty much the same place I was. I got you.
I could do a review. I give colorful reviews. I could do a review.
Yeah, she does.
Shit. You ain't gonna call me with your panties all wet. Like, you did what with who? It will be a wild time. It's a page turner. I'm not saying it because it's me. I'm saying it
we had a time last night.
Let me tell you.
I'm trying to tell you, man. That book wild, bro.
I'm pretty sure somebody got some interesting voice memos and shit after she finished my book.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah.
Oh, I plead the fifth now. Oh, okay.
My book is period. I ain't got my book yet.
You ain't got what?
She hadn't received hers because on the list they are being mailed out in order. They are being mailed out in order of how they were ordered. She ordered hers later. I am still sending out pre-orders from April. She ordered in May.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna try to have my thing. I want to have all the edits and everything done by the end of July, so I can start, publishing and getting everything done by August. So I can have it out by my birthday, September. So
When's your birthday?
September 3rd. Gang gang. Virgo.
That's Nay's Ram. I don't mean shit to me. It is. Don't look. Don't.
Why the Ram? Why you gotta go so to the Ram?
Realm.
That's her saying. That's
I
her
thought
saying.
she said Ram.
No, realm. Like that's your wheelhouse, baby, and I let you roll in it because
Wanted to know when his birthday was in September to get an idea of when the book was coming out. More so, I really wasn't going in that direction.
No, it's because he said Virgo, and I was like, oh, there it is. All right.
Yeah. Nope. I dealt with enough Virgo stuff today. I'm good. No offense.
None taken. That's cool. You ain't dealt with me except in video. Sorry about your face, by the way.
It's okay. You know what?
All I'm saying is
closed mouths don't get fed.
Listen,
yeah. And open mouths babysit. Open mouths babysit. All in them cheeks.
Throat
babies. I love it.
Throat babies. All right.
Throat babies. It's the daycare center.
I love my friends.
Oh,
I love my goddamn friends. I really, really do. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I'll let everybody do their outros because Lord knows. Yep.
It's Shea Butta 84 on TikTok, Docky 84 on Snapchat, and soon to be coming to you guys' way is my YouTube channel called There's No Book to This Shit. We'll be talking about being a millennial single parent and how we raise our kids versus how our parents raised us.
Okay.
Proud to be an American, Black Power.
There we go. Okay. I was about to say, wait a minute. That's why I waited because I knew you still had to say it. It's Nay Boogie with the hoodie on TikTok and Nay Boogie 88 on IG and Twitter. And I think I actually am going to start doing reviews of products and stuff. Heard them colorful, so you know what? Gonna do it.
You heard you're colorful. Oh, you didn't know? Oh, okay.
I wasn't aware of it. Don't judge me.
I'm not judging at all. Sir.
Heavy Mac IG. Sarah Heavy Mac on TikTok. You don't have to follow. It's cool. Books coming soon. I'm gonna keep entertaining until the internet kick me off, and then catch me wherever you catch me. Oh, and the Heavy Thoughts podcast. Feel free to tune in. I got the new episode coming out Wednesday.
On all platforms, or
yeah, it's. I know it's on Apple. I know it's on Spotify. I know it's on Google Podcasts. I do it through Anchor, so I know it's on there. But if you just type in what,
can you say the name of the podcast again?
The Heavy Thoughts Podcast.
Okay.
All right, and this is your girl Irina Passion Queen. Y'all know y'all can catch me across all social media: TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You can find my business page over there. Of course, make sure y'all go over to YouTube, find the Queendomme, so y'all can check out the videos that go along with these shows. Hit up the Queendomme.com for all my books, merchandise. You can even get to my Pure Romance website from there, TheQueendomme.com. Until next time, we will holla at y'all later.
Bye.